What if I told you that everything you've ever wanted is just 5 seconds away? Your dreams, your goals, the life you envision, all of it hanging in the balance, waiting for just one decision. Sounds crazy, right? But stick with me, because today I'm going to show you how those first 5 seconds can be the key to overcoming procrastination. Have you ever stared at your to-do list, knowing exactly what you need to do? Still doing nothing? I've been there. I used to think there was something wrong with me because I couldn't stop procrastinating. But then I realized, it's not just me. Procrastination is a very normal habit. It's something almost everyone struggles with at some point. I tried many ways recommended by most people to stop procrastinating. The 2-minute rule, the 1-2-3 rule, building a routine, and none of them seemed to work. Every time I found myself back where I started, feeling stuck and frustrated. Until one day I decided to stop focusing on the how and started to think about the why. Why was I always putting things off? And then it hit me. It wasn't that the methods were wrong. It was that I was avoiding discomfort. You see, I love comfort. And that meant I hated the discomfort of starting something new or difficult. Every time I thought about what I needed to do, my brain would scream, "This is hard, it's uncomfortable. What if it doesn't work?" And this resistance, this discomfort, was strongest in the first 5 seconds of trying to start anything. But here's what I discovered. If you can push through those first 5 seconds, just 5 seconds of discomfort, something amazing happens. You find yourself getting caught up in the flow, and suddenly, it doesn't feel so hard anymore. Think about it. When you want to get out of bed in the morning, first 5 seconds are always the hardest, right? Your brain immediately resists. Tells you how warm and cozy the bed is, that you could sleep a little longer. But if you can just push past those 5 seconds, you just stand up and wash your face, you almost never go back to bed. Our brains are wired to avoid discomfort. In those crucial 5 seconds, your mind is in a battle between two choices. Staying in the comfort of doing nothing, or facing the pain of starting. And comfort always seems like the easier choice. Anything unfamiliar or challenging feels like a threat. And our natural instinct is to avoid it. Those first 5 seconds, whether it's starting a workout, reading a book, or simply getting out of bed, can feel like the hardest thing in the world. But if you push past that initial resistance and really dive in, everything becomes so much easier. So, how do we push ourselves to get past those first 5 seconds? Here's the secret. You need a reason stronger than your current comfort. Something that excites you, motivates you, or even scares you a little more than the pain of starting. For me, getting up early means having more time to work toward my financial goals. Every time I struggle between staying in bed or getting up to start my day, I imagine myself becoming successful, traveling the world, living my dream life, and just like that, my mind lights up with excitement. That joy far outweighs the comfort of staying under the warm covers every morning. Think about what drives you. Is it the fear of missing out on something great? The sense of achievement you feel when you finish some work? Or maybe it's the promise of a better future you've been dreaming of. Find a source of inspiration and motivation that's stronger than the comfort procrastination brings you. And believe me, just 5 seconds of thinking about those desires can instantly light up your mind and make you want to take action. But remember, you'll only act when your desire is stronger than the comfort of staying where you are. Also keep in mind that to take effective action, you need to have a clear plan and set specific goals. Every action you take now is planting a seed for a future result. So if you want to reap the rewards you've always dreamed of, take action now. Push through those first 5 seconds. If you don't, you'll be left with nothing but regret. So, next time you feel procrastination creeping in, remember this. Just 5 seconds stand between you and everything you've ever wanted. Don't let them slip away. Start now and watch how your life begins to change.